You know, this needs to be recorded, and unfortunately, it's going to be published on such a humble sharing platform as Facebook. I just came to the realization that what I was saying previously was more than, like, there was more to it, and it's very true that I was poisoned um, with the intent to kill me. in within with my death being within the perimeter of to be short, within the perimeter of the psychiatric hospital where I was stationed to remain. Um, I'd been undergoing extreme, like, to put it in words, like pain and pressure, like also like a whole like world kind of really like a lot, but kind of to explain, pushing downwards to explain in a very physically important way, very noticeably extremely um, harmful for the physical body of a living being. And, this going on for time, days and weeks, to be perfectly um, truthful. The, this sequence of poison, whether most probably um, allowed substances which were given to me, the Aldol and Risperdal, which most of the time, like the person who died after me in the psychiatric hospital died in the night, and they found her in the morning, and there was no autopsy um, authorized or anything like done as far as autopsy. Um, about a week later, those hospital authorities called the parents, asking them to come and pick up their um, daughter's stuff. And so when they found her, the information is that she had some kind of vomit, which um, I'm referencing the kinds of liquids that exist in the human body that may come out of the mouth um, during either an overdose or a poisoning, intended or unintended. But yeah, so that was the attitude of um, the authority group about the say the accompaniment of the relatives of the deceased. So you can see there that so most of the time the people died inside, and so I was just outside, and I was in bad very bad, and I was walking with my head down, like like I need something to change. And it was like the cold like wet earth, like a shady side kind of most of the morning, I suppose. And so and then I fell. Well, tell you the truth, before doing that, I was like really feeling bad, and there was a friend who was smoking a joint, and it was a little one. So when he arrived, he threw it down like away. And I was like, I wasn't able to speak because of the medicine for the whole 3 months. So that time I was obviously, so I was like, and he was like, yeah, sorry, it was, that was it, And I'm like, and then I'm like, okay, well, I didn't say anything, but like, kind of like, fine, it's your, anyways, I don't want to stress you to stress yourself. And then that's when I went to the more like serious, like circling, and fell, like intense moments, honestly. And the whole weeks preceding that, and also after that, were also accompanied with more of this same product, actually, obviously. So I fell and was shaking, and like a lot, more or less. And then they must have um, understood that somebody must have seen. So from an outsider may have seen. So that would have definitely influenced the fact that something about me maybe surviving due to that. See, they die inside because it's behind walls and everything. So I was being poisoned, and it was very evident. And for another example, before ending the thing, because here it's 8-9 minutes, there was like a supposed question paper, where you could give your, like, say, like, question, like, how do you like this, how is this going, within our perimeter of crap hospital, so-called hospital thing. Like, yeah, this is cool, we could talk more about this. And just all I was writing was like, yeah, I wrote like a text at the bottom, like, help me, help, I'm gonna die, I'm in danger here. And that was like maybe even after that dis-ease, and, yeah. And so obviously the questionnaire was only for the hospital people, so could have been like, okay, so what do you not like about this? So I don't like this, and then they would probably just make more of that. So yeah, that was extremely disturbing to think that there's the evidence, absolute evidence, that there's a lot of demonry. There's a lot of demonry. It's not just complacency. It's like maybe long time ago, some curse was put, uh, some to make this kind of demon rearrangement here. It's like concentration camps. It's all my human rights were taken away. Were violated. All the ones that I can think of. And actually, when I saw the human rights, or when I see them, I'm like, okay, this one, yeah, this one, yeah, and even ones like that shouldn't really apply to like men or to me. There was still a way that it was violated. You know, like right to travel, sure, right to like equal happiness or equal rights. Yeah. Tell you about all that next time. Some very interesting crimes committed against me.